The recent Pokemon Home update reintroduced many old favorites back into the competitive Pokemon scene. One of those was Spectrier, a Ghost-type legendary Pokemon introduced in the Gen 8 DLC. It hits incredibly hard with its base 145 special attack and is extremely fast, sitting at 130 base speed. On top of this, it has a stupid good ability called Grimnay, which gives it +1 in special attack every time something dies in front of it. The Ghost typing is already an incredibly good offensive typing, especially in Draft League. Now, Spectrier usually had a hard time breaking through normal and dark types due to its lack of coverage, but it was often paired with a strong fighting type that would take care of those unfavorable matchups for Spectrier. However, in Generation 9, it received a massive buff, getting access to Draining Kiss. Pairing this with Nasty Plot, Spectrier can now plow through normal and dark types, making it incredibly difficult to defensively check this stallion. Let me show you why, even when you think you are well prepared for Spectrier, you might not be. This is BBR Week 4, and we are taking on Amel. We are currently 1-2, so we are in desperate need of a win. This is the matchup. On paper, I felt like we had good answers to Spectrier. I have two dark types in Tyranitar and Hydreigon, a Clodsire who is known for being a special wall, and a Heatran who should also be able to take hits from this Spectrier very easily, excluding Mudshot, but no one really runs Mudshot on Spectrier. Our opponent does have a scary team supporting Spectrier, especially the Shadow Tag Gothitelle, that will be looking to trap the Spectrier counters. This is the team of 6 we are bringing, and as you can see, we are very prepared for Spectrier. We have a specially defensive Tyranitar, a specially defensive Clodsire and Heatran, a booster energy speed Iron Valiant to offensively check Spectrier if it gets out of hand. With all this prep, there is no way we lose to Spectrier. We lead off with our Terra Dragon Hydreigon and just click buttons, dealing some damage to my opponent's team and taking out Tinglu in the process. Amel then brings in Spectrier on my Hydreigon, but quickly pulls a double switch into his Gothitelle on my incoming Tyranitar. In prep, I determined Choppleberry was actually better on Tyranitar than Shedshell, as it still allowed me to take a Focus Blast from Gothitelle and knock it back out with Crunch. However, Amel brought the spice with the combination of Charm and Grass Knot, leaving me at a very low amount of HP, allowing Spectrier to come in and pick me off with Double Kick. We bring in our Spadef Unaware Clodsire to hit it with Earthquake and put it in range of Iron Valiant's Shadow Ball. We do take a Psychic, we get the EQ off and die to another Psychic on the following turn. So I bring in my Iron Valiant to kill Spectrier, but Amel preserves it and goes into his Toxapex. Toxapex's red card then pops, switching Iron Valiant out into Slowbro, which is actually quite good because I am Calm Mind Slowbro and I can set up on this Toxapex. At least I thought so. After failing to set up on Toxapex with Slowbro due to my opponent's immaculate prep of Acid Spray plus Infestation, I was forced to bring in Terra Hydreigon to take down this demonic sea creature. This, however, allowed Spectrier to come back in, taking down our Hydreigon and getting a +1 in special attack. At this point, we are running low on Spectrier counterplay as our Tyranitar is down, our Clodsire is down, and our Iron Valiant has burned its booster energy, meaning it will no longer outspeed Spectrier. So our only play is to go into Heatran, live a Shadow Ball, and then take out the dead horse. But Amel pulls out the Mudshot, OHKOing our Heatran. We go into our Kazee-Berry Slowbro to try to live a Shadow Ball from here. Unfortunately, we do not, meaning Spectrier is able to then also KO our Iron Valiant, picking up all 6 KOs and handing us a 3-0 defeat. And this is why, even when you think you are prepared for Spectrier, it can still absolutely run through your team. I know this isn't the usual Draft League videos I produce, but for this one, my microphone actually didn't record, so I figured I'd try something different. Let me know what you thought of the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we are super close to 300 subscribers.